What's up, everybody? How we doing today? This is up all the way. We're going to go live today. We're going to work on some projects. It's all a little closer. There we go. I don't know why that's angled. We'll do this. Yep. It's a little better, I guess. So today we're going to go live. We're going to work on some projects. We have some ornaments I need to polyurethane. So we're just going to wipe it on. Then let it drip dry. All of these ornaments are made out of maple. Everything's available on my Etsy store. Links in the bio. We got different animals. We got all sorts of stuff on there. Some woodwork pieces. This is one of our whale ornaments. So you need a piece of string and it'll hang. Put that on the drying rack right there. Have another one. So these are just simple 1/4 inch thick ornaments that we have. They're super popular. Here I'm just using some of this Minwax wipe-on polyurethane. Stuff's awesome. I love it. And then we just have our little bowl with a little foam brush and gloves so we don't get chemicals on our hands. So go through, wipe all the sides and the edges, make sure we get the hole. Do that, all the edges, like I said. So we used maple for all of these. The reason is they look beautiful. It's really neat with the finish. You can sort of see the grain in there. It's pretty cool. But these will be available on our Etsy store. Links in the bio. We got whales, lions, pretty much everything. Bears, tons of. There's like 4 different patterns for the bears that we have. We have sharks. We have wolves, foxes. So we're just going to go through and do all these. Oh, that's another one. What's up, guys? Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. What's up, Bobby? How we doing? Working on some wooden ornaments. So that's one of them. These are Christmas ornaments, or you can just hang them on your... I have friends that hang them on their fridge. Oh, thanks. What do we got? We need one of these trays. This way we can minimize the mess we make. Hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing? We're just working on some wooden ornaments tonight. We're just doing a little clear coat. Just dip this in there and then just wipe it on. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're going to be going live as many days as possible. This is day 3 or 4 in a row I've gone live. Yesterday was a 42 minutes. Today I'm going to try pushing it to at least an hour maybe. If I get tired. Happy birthday, Braden. That's awesome. How old are you, bud? Bring you guys a little closer. I'm kind of stretching right now. Go. That's better. I actually see you guys now. Yeah, so that was our whales. Next up, we're gonna have the turtles. So here's a turtle. What an ornament. It's pretty neat. So we cut these out with the scroll saw, and then we sand them, drill the hole for the string, and then two coats of this finish. In between the coats, we will hit these with some steel wool, quadruple 0 steel wool. It'll smooth out all the imperfections. So these are really neat, super popular. I stay busy year round making these. No, these are not cookies. These are wooden ornaments that I have available on my Etsy store. Kaz, you're from Japan. That's awesome. I'm New York, USA, New York. So a little bit of a distance there. What time is it there in Japan? I know here it's 8:30. I want to say something like that. 8:20, 8:30 p.m. I assume Japan's got to be at least 10 or 12 hours ahead of us. I think. No, I was not. I was not in the military. Ten 26 in the morning, that's insane. Oh, wow. So that's 12 hours on ahead? Wow. 12, no. 14? Nah, I can't really do math. I think it's 14 hours ahead. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. That's basically tomorrow. So are you guys in Japan? Are you guys ahead of us or behind us in time? So, oh, thanks for subscribe. Appreciate that. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. Here's one of our wolf ornaments. I really appreciate it, guys. If you smash that like button and follow, subscribe, really helps me out. I'm trying to build this channel. Western New York. We're up by Lake Erie, Western New York. So right now it's about 20 degrees outside, so I'm down here in the basement working. I can't speak any Japanese at all. I can only speak a little bit of Spanish, but even that's bad. I never really learned another language. Did Spanish in high school or middle school, one of the years, but I never really followed up on it. Hola. I think I know como está. And that means how are you? Yeah, I don't know too much Spanish. I really don't remember. It was 15, 20 years ago I learned it, so but yeah, we're doing another wolf. We have a couple more wolves to do, and then we're gonna move on to another animal. Yeah, these are super popular. No, these get left this color. So they start off. It's hard to see. They start off a lighter version. You see how light the bottom one is? And they have a yellow tint to them when they're finished. My stand fell over. That's not good. There we go. Got it. We're at, what, 8 minutes now? That's cool. And we're going to get these done, and then we'll move on to another animal probably. Oh, my hand's a little sticky. There's more everywhere. We make all sorts of woodworking stuff. So we have a bunch of different animals. We have wall hanging stuff, ornaments, magnets. So we're making more and more items as the years go on. The part I'm in New York is not really. That's more it's more in the city. I'm not in the city. I'm closer to Lake Erie. The city is really expensive. I've actually never been. It's on the list of places to go, but yeah, that you're thinking of New York City. New York really isn't that expensive. I've lived here my whole life, and it doesn't really seem expensive here. It can be, depends on what neighborhood you live in and whatnot, but this part is very normal, I feel like. So yeah, there's the wolf. And then we'll have to wipe all this polyurethane off once we're done. Letting these all soak for about. Usually, what I do is I do about 10 or 12 of these. I'll let them sit, and then they'll drip dry, and I'll wipe off the excess. Do one more. Here's the last wolf that we got. One of these days, I'll do some content out in the garage where I actually cut all these out and the process. There is a video, almost a 4-minute video on how I make these ornaments. I think I did a fox. That was one of the ornaments we did. It's cute. But yeah, it's like a 3-minute video if you guys want to check that out. I'm not really sure how I can link stuff. But you can see the process on how I make these. This is one of the last steps I do on them, besides add the twine. But this step I can sit here and talk to you guys. Nice cheap other tourists, maybe. I know we're planning a trip somewhere. Not sure where we're gonna go. I've actually never really left the States. I've been to Canada, but I don't really count that. I mean, I know it's a different country, but it's not it's right there. It's right next to us. Well, right above us technically. So, and you don't really. Last time I went, I think I just needed my driver's license, which was fine. It was no big deal. You guys can't see, but I'm just moving them onto a different runner so I can move on to the one that's ready to be wiped off. Hello, how's it going? Oh, that smells. I'll put that there. We're gonna move this off to the side a little bit. So right now we're just doing more ornaments like we were doing last last night. Sorry, I can't even talk. Oh, that's a bad towel. Grab a towel. There we go. Hello. What's up, everybody? Make sure you guys hit that like button. We got lots of different woodwork. Lots of different projects. Make sure you check out my other videos. I'm just making a rag real quick. There we go. I have to 40%. Okay. All right. Well, same. Our language can be tricky. A lot of stuff that means one thing and is another, or you got random letters. Like if you have a certain words have random letters that don't belong, but I guess they do. There we go. So here's the rags. This is the dirty one. We don't want this one. This one's ruined. It's got finish on it. But now the next step is we're going to take these. I don't know if you guys can see it, but pretty much dried itself. So we're just going to wipe it off now. And then we're going to hang it on the holder I have so they can finish drying completely. So here's what the whale looks like finished. It's got some neat grain in there. If you look at this side, it's different. The grain's a little different on this side. It's really cool. These are really neat. This is why I do woodworking right here. No two of these will be the same, which is amazing. It's even like this one, you can see the grain's different. Yep. No, actually, this is the whale. I don't think we have dolphins. At least not in here. Close, though. Yeah, I'll just wipe this off. I won't put my hands on the table because that's making it shake. But, I actually don't know if you guys can see this. This one's got a weird grain. Really neat. But, yep, it's an orca whale. Yep. I use cookie cutters is actually what I use. I buy them off Amazon or thrift stores, and I trace them out, and then I have a very simple rustic ornament. We have different animals, bears, lions, wolves that you saw before. They'll get a little string right here, and it'll hang for the Christmas tree. Thank you. I appreciate that. Really appreciate you guys watching. There's another one. Do you guys do any crafts or anything? What are you guys into? Obviously, I do woodwork. So yeah, just making sure, spot checking it, make sure it's all set. This is the last whale we did. Oh, that's cool. I don't paint. I do projects that involve paint, but I don't paint. I use spray paint, that's not painting. Well, I mean, if you do it artistically, I guess it's painting, but it's not. I don't use any of the paintbrush or anything. I probably could. I haven't done Godzilla yet. Wherever I can find a parent for, I can find stuff online. And I do all sorts of stuff. Most of these are cookie cutters where I got them from, but now that 3D printing's a thing, you can pretty much make anything into a template, or I can just print off an image and cut it out. We pretty much have all animals and stuff. Say about doing one of Bigfoot if I could find one. So I think that would be really popular. Oops. I'm gonna knock over my stand I have. Improvise with my stand, and normally I don't do this stuff inside, so it's falling over. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people do some stuff with Bigfoot and Godzilla and stuff. I haven't yet. Mostly because all these ornaments I actually haven't cut any of these out in months. I make a bunch of these and then I wait till it's cold and then I come in here and I live stream, because if it's in the summertime I go outside. I'm outside hiking, camping, fishing, what have you. So this is perfect stuff to be doing when it's super cold outside, nothing else to do. What I really need to figure out is international shipping. It's tricky because when you deal with wood, certain countries don't let you import or export wood. So that's something I have to figure out because like these are simple. This is wood and then there'll be twine for the string. But if I'm shipping one of my other projects that has different exotic hardwoods, some woods now allowed in certain countries. Like the USA just banned from importing African blackwood. It's an exotic hardwood, so we can't get any more of it in. And then there's other places where you can't even send stuff. So making a turtle for everyone that's new that just joined. Appreciate you guys joining the live stream. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We'll be going live as many days as possible in a row. Usually about this time of night because I have a full-time job during the day, so I can't be live streaming. But I'm not there, so now I can do what I want. Oh, I have my arm tattoo? Yeah. Oh, it was one sitting. Stand up so you can see it better. A wall, some mountains, some trees. So it wasn't too bad. It was it took like 4 or 5 hours to do one sitting. I'm going to get more. I'm going to finish the sleeve and I'll move on to the other arms. My whole upper body will be tattooed. I got this about 5 years ago during right before COVID hit us in the States. And I've just been so busy working a couple different jobs. But yeah, I plan to get more done, more mountain, outdoor themed. Get this arm done and then this whole upper body. Well, up to the neckline though. I won't do neck tattoos or face tattoos. And I won't do hands either. Like you can see, it just stops there. Just certain parts I don't think you should tattoo. Everyone's different though. Everyone's got their own different beliefs and stuff. I can't have tattoos where I like to cover them up. If I go to like church or something or whatnot. Not that I go, but if I were to, I want to be able to cover them up and it just feels like 1,000 little needles. So, not bad. Yeah, that's why that's the first one I should have gotten where I can't cover with t-shirt, but it stops there, so if I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, you would never know. But until I roll my sleeves up. But yeah, you shouldn't. I was always brought up that it's a job stopper, is what they're called, if you get tattoos on your neck, face, and hands. But nowadays it's different, but that's why I was brought up, where you gotta be able to cover them up. Especially the jobs I've had. But now it's different, no one cares as much. But yeah, this wolf actually matches my arm. If you guys can see that. It's a howling wolf right there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, all these ornaments and stuff are available in my Etsy store. Links in the bio. We ship all over the USA right now. I have to figure out international shipping. That's something I have not figured out yet. But we are working on it. We're trying to work on it at least. There's just so many rules and laws and stuff. But I pretty much shipped in about 30 of the 50 states that the United States has. Do you know Japanese Yakuza tech? No, I do not. I would have to look them up. I actually don't know much about Japanese culture or anything. Definitely don't know how to speak it, so I won't even try ever. But I don't know much about it. I know I've heard of the Yakuza. You know you're due. No. Don't know what your due is. No. The only language I know and can speak is English. I know a handful of words in Spanish from when I took Spanish in either middle or high school. I don't remember. It was 20 years ago. But yeah, the only language I know is English. I'm sorry, guys. It's the only language I know and speak. Um, uh, I do not know the answer to that question. I don't know. Everyone's allowed here, so I'm not. Everyone's allowed in this to chat with me and go live. Um, there's the wolf. This one's pretty cool. It's got a nice grain to it. There's another wolf. So we have 3 more wolves after this to wipe down. Appreciate all you guys popping in and saying hi and whatnot and talking to me. It's pretty cool. Tell you what though, I am getting tired. So all of these will be finished up and they'll be available on our Etsy store. Links in the bio. Drew's Woodworking Store, Etsy.com. We only ship within the USA. We were working on international shipping, but right now it's all USA only. Just because there's different laws and stuff, and all this is difficult. Plus, shipping on something like this would be $20, and they're only a $5 ornament. So, it's one of the reasons we haven't done international shipping because of the cost. So, but we have wolves, lions, tons of different bears. Me too. I've been here my whole life. So, but I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get a passport. I'm gonna go see the world soon enough. Not sure when and where we're going, but we'll be checking out the other countries and stuff. Gotta move these. Oops. Move those. Yes, I'm a big nature person. When it's not right now, it's like less than 20 degrees outside Fahrenheit, so it's cold. I'll go hiking, camping, fishing, just being outdoors. Like me and my friends will go to a park and we'll just walk the same like trail or road over and over every day pretty much. And it's just fun to be outside, see the animals. Yeah, it's difficult because I work full time. I have an Etsy store. I run a YouTube channel. I have obviously I have Facebook. I'm on 10 different social media apps. Um, I'm trying to get into affiliate marketing and stuff. Um, I'm on TikTok, but I'm not really sure how much longer that's going to be here, at least in the U.S. Seems like they're trying to ban it, which, whatever. So, might not be on TikTok for long. I have a TikTok shop that still only ships to the U.S. or throughout the U.S., but that probably will be going away soon enough because they're shutting it down, I think. I don't know what the date is for shutting it down, but they're getting rid of TikTok in the U.S., I guess. I barely post there anyways, like once a week. Um, I'm going to focus more on this YouTube stuff. This is our wolf. Oops, don't want them touching. There we go. Got 2 left. Really? My brother went to Japan a while ago. I think I have a family member that's stationed there. Maybe I really don't know. That's cool though. I've never been to Japan. Maybe someday. I have to get a passport. Right now I can't even leave my country. I can go to Canada and that's about it. I can't travel anywhere. I don't have a... For us to fly out of the United States, we need a passport. And I have yet to get one. Mostly because I didn't have a reason to get one yet, but we might be working on that. What part of Japan are you in? There's the wolf. Hey, I think we beat... No, last night was 40 minutes. We still got 10 minutes to go, guys. Do you think we can make it 10 more minutes? Probably get some water first. Oh. We're gonna... This is the last one. Oh. I think it says Narase. I really don't know much about Japan, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know like a couple cities, but I do not know Nara. Yeah, I don't know that one. I'm not a real great on geography. I'll have to look it up when I'm done with the live stream. Because right now my phone is the camera, so I can't really look nothing up. There's the wooden ornament. This one's pretty neat. It's got some different colors in it and stuff. As you can see, this side's what it looks like. And here's the other one. What's up, everybody joining? We're doing some woodwork tonight. We're just putting some clear finish on these. And we'll let them dry overnight. Maybe tomorrow we'll come back, steel wool them, and then we'll do more. So I think next up, I think you guys want to see some bears. I think we're going to do bears next. Just because I haven't done bears in a while. So we got some bears. There's the grizzly bear we have. The walking one. And here is the big grizzly bear. This one's huge. You can see the grain's a little different in all of these. Yeah, I really like how these turned out. Oops. Well, we're doing that one next. Because that's got finish on it. Okay, we'll do that one next. Then we have cows. Here's a cow. There we go. Then we have deer. So this deer's different. So he's got like a stripe going down his face and neck. So that's pretty cool. I think we have some other animals we do. But yeah, this bear will be next that we're going to get done. Since we got finish on it already. Make sure you guys check out my other videos. I have a ton of videos, shorts, a lot of shorts actually. But you can see some of the cool stuff I've made and worked on. That's only some of the stuff. I don't post everything, but I gotta start. We have tons of different animals, different anime projects we've done. Pokemon. What else did we do? We did Stitch. We did a couple of Gremlins from that old movie that came out. Did a bunch of stuff. There's the last wolf. Oh, easy. That's done. I think I need a new rack. There we go. Those are done. They will dry overnight. But you have them hanging on here. You can see them. Little rack right there. A simple rack I made. There we are. Oops, I got stuff on me. So, why did that move? Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm not centered. Yeah, I want to go Alaska too, but I think it's cold. There's bears. There's moose. Wolves. Yeah, I want to go to Alaska. Alaska would be fun. We're gonna get into this. I'm tired. I just worked like a 10-hour day. Now we're here doing this. A couple hours later. Don't mind me. My eyes just water like that for no reason. So. You see the color difference in this with the finish on it. It's really cool. Yeah, make sure you get all the edges and the sides and stuff. Wow. I bet it got cold at night. 40 degrees in a day wouldn't be bad. Limits what, like when it's cold like that though, it limits what you can really do. I've been to, I haven't really been anywhere cold. I mean, I'm been to like Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. Where else have we been? I've been all down the East Coast. Florida, Virginia, stuff like that. But nowhere really cold. Like I'm from New York. But also most of the time I go on trips is in the summertime, so it doesn't really count because you're not going to get cold weather in the summertime usually. At least not in the States. I remember when I was in New Mexico, we were up in the mountains camping. We were literally brought everything in our backpacks. 50 miles in, we're just out there, middle of nowhere, no cell service, no phones, no nothing. And we're on top of these mountains, and at night it was like 30 degrees. It was so cold. But then during the day, I'm barely wearing a t-shirt and shorts because it was so warm. 110 degrees in the daytime, but 30 degrees at night. It was the biggest drastic change. But go to Alaska, you're looking for some of these bears. Bears. So, this is really cool. You guys can see. This is just a clear polyurethane, but it does tint the wood a little bit. But, because the wood's kind of boring, but now it gives it that light brown color. These are super popular. Usually I'll make a batch like this. I'll do up 10, 20 of these, and then they're usually out in the mail within a couple weeks. So, yeah, Alaska would be fun. I want to see a moose up close. Not up close, but I want to see a moose in real life, though. I think that'd be cool. So there's really as big as they look. But obviously from a distance. I want to be close, but safe, though, at the same time. The same thing with the bear. We saw a bear in New Mexico, but I don't want to get too close to them. But I got my own bear right here. So. would like to, before I really left the country, I would like to hit up all 50 states. So I think that would be something I need to do. Cross all of them off the list. I mean, there are 50 of them, so it could take a little while. I've been to a few of them. There we go. There's another one finished up. So these will just drip dry. We just use a foam brush and the wipe on polyurethane. So for this polyurethane, you're supposed to wipe it on, but I'm not sitting there with a thing and wiping them on. I found the brush gets in bare areas better. Another bear. You can see the grain on this one. Hey, we're at 42 minutes. We beat last night's length. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 11 completely finished and wiped off. So these are time consuming. I don't really make too much profit on these usually, but we definitely make a bunch of these. Got some content out of it. So there's another bear. I used to spray finish these, but the in-between coats took twice as long as doing it this way, so that's why we do it this way now. I left all the projects super rough, so. And then if you miss anything, or when I wipe these off, they're completely dry, so no dust gets on them, nothing happens. Don't have to redo these. This one's got funky grain up at the top right there. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. It's pretty cool. Get that done. Oh, we got one more barrel left. Yeah, all the nooks and crannies on this. There was some bug. I thought they called it a bee. Some sort of bee or something. I really don't know. There was something. For the bugs, I really don't pay attention unless it's like attacking me. Or crawling around near me. Otherwise, I don't usually pay too much attention. I like to go hiking when it starts to be in the fall, where everything's starting to hibernate and hide and whatnot. So I don't see too many bugs and critters. But Asian giant hornet. I wouldn't know what one looks like, and I'd have to look it up to even know if I even recognize one of those. We did see some giant moth though. It was weird. Oh, the killer bee. Yeah, I haven't seen one. We thought we saw one, but it was too small to be one. I guess I don't know. I called it one. I definitely did go around saying we saw one, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't one. We trapped it and released it into a different area than near our house. Didn't know what to really do with it, so. But. Oh, really? Oh. Here's a deer. Oh, he sits funny on the thing. Oh, now we got some cows. Oh, we have another whale. This is a cute whale, though. This is a little tiny little whale. He's a little small. So yeah, we offer different animals, and even though we offer the one animal, we might have it in 3 or 4 different patterns, like you saw the bears before. So we got the bears in a bunch of different designs. They're really neat. There's the whale. So it's a different pattern. You never know. Someone might like that one over the other one. You just never really know what people are going to like, what people are going to purchase. So we try to have a little of everything. We are making a mess, but that's all right. Just gonna move that. So we do some projects that are painted, but all these simple projects, these are just. I appreciate that. Thank you. These are more of the simpler projects that I make. I made these so that we could not really mass produce them, but make a bunch of them, and then people can mix and match which ones they want. We offered a advent calendar, so you would get either 12 or 24 different ones. So if you want bought the 12 one, you get 12 days of Christmas, or the full 24 days of Christmas, whichever. People bought a few of those, and they thought they were neat. Here's a cow. You guys can't really see it, but that grain just popped right now. He's got a little figuring in it. It's different. But with the maple, you can see all these are just a little different no matter what we did. So this is really neat. I really like how this one turned out. May have to keep this one for myself. Just shh, don't tell the boss. But yeah, here's the cow. That off. Like I said before, all these will get wiped off in a minute. Just like to have a certain number of them. Oh, didn't know that. I gotta start getting a little more cultured. I don't know many others besides my own. Sounds pretty bad, but I'll have to look that up. I did not know that. What animals you guys want to see next? Oh, let's do dinosaurs. We have a few we got sheep. We do 2 sheep, 1 sheep, 2 sheep. We got sheep next. Bah. Just kidding. That's pretty bad. But yeah, we have sheep. Then we'll do the T-Rexes after that. We have other dinosaurs too somewhere. I don't know. Usually I just draw or trace whatever I want, and then I make them, and then I'll just go through, make a list of what I have, and then I'll start over. We don't want to lose all these. I think that might be it for now. My thing's moving on me. There we go. That's better. Do another sheep. I think we'll get at least 1 T-Rex done tonight. Poor little guy. Appreciate everyone being on here. Appreciate you guys talking to me and hanging out. Yeah, there's the sheep. I don't know who just liked the live, but I appreciate you. Thank you. Helps me out. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't yet. We're trying to reach 100,000. So we get that first YouTube play button. It's on my list of goals for this year. So we're on little by little. So Yeah, there's the T-Rex. So now we're going to go through and start wiping these all off. Now my hands all sticky though. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. See, we got, who is it, 3 people in here and 10 likes. I appreciate that. It means a lot, guys. Thank you. Our glove. Oh, it's sticky. Make sure you guys check out the other videos. We got lots of different animals, different anime stuff. Mostly Pokemon. I know we did Stitch. Lots of different stuff. Never really know what you're going to see on there. Different steps of the process that we have. Oh, I need to move these. Just going to move these all real quick. I got to kind of do them in some sort of order. Otherwise, the most recent ones won't finish right. So. You know. That's a lot to fit on there, but we'll just take all these off, rearrange them, and then we'll add them back on. Oops, slipping on my hand. There we go. This is the oldest one that we just did. So as you can see, it's pretty much soaked in. So all we're going to do now is just go through and wipe it all off. Like I said before, I found this is the best way to do these. Because the other way I was doing them, they were getting left rough. And then they weren't able to be sold. So, just a quick wipe off. I love how these turned out. These are a little darker than the other ones, but that's how maple is. Sometimes it's light, sometimes it's dark. So these will be really cool. These will go on someone's Christmas tree this year. Be given as a gift. Really neat. So that's it finished. So you can see it darkened up a lot. It's just how these are. Oops, I guess we're not putting that one there. Okay. Pick you back up. Put you back on. I think we have to rearrange how we have these. Which is fine. Put this down real quick. There's that. Oops, dropped the rag. Make sure we wipe this one completely off. Then we'll hang this one here. First we'll wipe this off. Oops. Moving my whole thing. There we go. So that's that. Pretty much all I do is just wipe them both off like this. Yes, this is my hobby. I work full time as a mechanic, so this is my hobby. I do this on the weekends, weeknights, my vacations. I get a few weeks off each year for vacation. I try to go somewhere with one of them, and the other weeks I try to work on this. I'm trying to grow this into something bigger, but for now, it is what it is. Keeps me busy. I always have some new project to work on. I can be creative. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Then we started getting into social media, where for a while I was actually posting stuff for Facebook, basically. Long story short, I was working for Facebook, but that's since ended. But I pretty much always work full time at a job, and then I have a side gig, a side hustle of sorts. So I used to do scrap metal and stuff. Now I do woodwork. I can sit inside. I'm comfortable. Only thing that's annoying, I have to work a lot of the time because ruin my skin, but that's okay. Yeah, this is a nice hobby, and also the fact this stuff smells a little bit. Gotta move this away from me. I can smell it. But yeah, these are really neat. I love how these bears turned out. So we got bears. You guys saw us put together or do up the wolves, turtles. So this one for some reason taking longer to wipe off. I just keep seeing wet spots on it. So yeah, that's the bears. That bear, that design. I have to redesign a new uh, rack thing right now, but for now this works. Yeah, we'll just get these done. We're probably gonna wipe all these off, and we're probably gonna call it quits for tonight. I'm getting tired. You never really know how long the day is until you sit down and you're trying to work on your own stuff. But we're almost at an hour now, so that's pretty cool. Really appreciate everyone watching and hanging out and talking to me. Um, these are tricky. Gotta make sure they're completely dry, otherwise they'll leave shiny spots. You say nature and Slipknot. It has been a minute since I listened to Slipknot. I had a phase where I was pretty much only listening to country music. Um, and then I got into I started getting into middle school. I think in middle school I switched. Middle school and high school I switched to alternative rock. But now I'm a mix of both. More towards country though, but that's just how I was brought up and the music that most resonates with me that I like. But there's other stuff. I like a couple Slipknot songs. Um, Most of the music I like for alternative rock and stuff like all that is from the early 2000s though. Um, Today's music's just different. Even the country stuff isn't really country, but um, I like the really in Japan. Wow. Yeah, I know some bands are famous in other countries too. One of the country artists I just saw, she sold out all of her um, tours in the UK, which is just crazy. She's a new up and comer in country music, and she sold. I just saw this last night on Facebook. She sold. I think there's one show, but there's a handful of tickets left, which is crazy. Yeah, I had friends that listened to Slipknot and all that. That was. I don't really like the screaming so much, so that's kind of the reason that I don't really listen to them. I like more music where I can understand it more, but everyone's got their own taste. Another bear. I love these. Hey guys, we made 1 hour. Longest live stream. Now tomorrow I have to beat 1 hour. I think we'll be on for at least another 10 minutes or so at least. That's alright. We're not going to complain. Wait, no, we just hit an hour mark. This is the longest I've live streamed. I'm running out of things to talk about. I can't only say bear so many times. Bear, 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 bear. And it's weird because I can see you guys there and you guys are commenting on it, but I can't really like talking to myself. Which I do anyway, so I might as well be live streaming, I guess. See, there's 3 people in here. It's the same 3 people have been here for a while now. Yeah, we got a couple more bears left, and then we're gonna move on to the T-Rex, sheep, and then the cows, and whatever else we had. Whales. I don't remember at this point. You guys can see this one. He's got some figuring going on right there. You just have to take my word for it. It's really neat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been doing this woodwork for last say 7 years. I've actually been like trying to market these items, but my whole life pretty much. My grandfather had a sawmill, and my dad does woodwork too, so just different stuff. One cut down lumber and did that. The other one builds more house stuff. So I got into the small knickknacks, and I get to be inside, and I'm comfortable working on projects and whatnot. See behind me, there's a cookie sheet. Here's one of the cardinals I make. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's one of the cardinals we make and sell. Also have a polar bear. These are really neat. So these are bigger pieces, obviously. So I forgot I had them sitting there. So we do bigger woodwork. A ton of these small ornaments are super popular, though. Thank you. And there's what's left? The cardinals. I think we have another bear. I ran out of storage space. I use it back to the couch. So this is my own design. So this is a cute little bear I made. Same thing with this polar bear. This is actually my own design. So one thing we'll be working on is making patterns to sell, not just the woodwork pieces. So I just don't know who to get in contact with to make patterns. But this is something I designed myself. So it's really cool. I love that polar bear. I love the little bear too. I think we did a wolf and a fox as well. I came up with. So there's the bear. Touching good. Need some water. I think we'll do the cats. Yeah, we'll do the cats tomorrow. The rest of the T-Rexes tomorrow. We have other ornaments everywhere, but these are just the ones I can get to tonight. A lot of the projects I do, I can't sit in front of a phone or something. Too many loud noises, or I'll be out in the garage where there's no wireless out there, Wi-Fi, whatever. So, but consider it's less than 20 degrees outside in my garage, and in here it's 68 Fahrenheit, obviously, since I'm in the U.S. I can stay nice and warm. still get stuff done. And then bird is awesome. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's the bird's not my pattern. The bird's a pattern I purchased the pattern off of Etsy from another artist. Actually a stained glass artist, and I purchased their pattern, and then all I do is print it out on a piece of paper, glue it to the different woods I was using, and I cut it out, sanded it, glued it back together before adding a clear spray finish. But yeah, those birds were super popular. I want to say we made and sold 30 to 50 of them in the last year or so. I've only had that parent for about a year. I got it pretty much right after Christmas in 2023. And then all through January and February is all I made was cardinals. That's all people were buying, which is fine. But they were really popular. I couldn't make them fast enough. So that's one of the leftovers. I batch those up too. I batch everything up pretty much. I'll do a bunch of cardinals. Then you just get you make them faster because I know what I'm doing. I know what cuts to make. I know what woods to use because I use different woods for those. So I know all the different steps. I'll make those. I'll cut 10, 20 of them out, and then I'll go through. I'll cut the red part out of the wood, and then I'll cut out the black part, and then I'll add the yellow beaks or the orange beaks, depending. And then after I do all that, then I drill the hole for the eye. I'll rough sand everything with the Dremel, get the edges all rounded over. Then I'll go back through with 150 grit sandpaper or 180. I think it's 180. I think I use 180. And then I hit it again with 220 to smooth them all out. And then use wood glue the eye in, the beak on, and then I'll assemble it all as a unit, and then I'll put it down on a piece of 1/4 inch thick maple plywood, and then I'll flush cut the cardinal out, so you won't really see the back unless you're looking at. So from the front, there's the back, which I have to fix this. I have to sand it. But here's the front. So from the side, you'll see it, but when it's hanging on the wall, you would never know that there's a thin piece of wood behind it. But that's how it stays together. It's all glued. So these are all different types of wood too. So you got Paduke, African blackwood, and red heart. This is red heart. The red's red heart, African blackwood, and then you got Paduke for the orange beak. So most of the cardinals I made have a yellow beak, which was wrong, but they were flying off the shelves, so I couldn't really do nothing about it. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, the wood is gorgeous. It's naturally red. It's more dull than that. That is got 3 or 4 coats of clear gloss finish. It just brings out that color, that luster. It really makes it pop and shine. Whereas on like these ornaments, I'm doing a warm gloss, a warm finish, a warm satin finish. So these are something that you would do that type of finish on. Plus the clear spray stuff has UV protectant, so that it shouldn't be affected by the UV light, by sunlight and stuff. Because those exact woods, even though they're that color, they'll change. But yeah, I love that bird. The cardinals. The redwood I use is amazing. But we also did the female cardinals. And this is one of the colors that they come in. So you can see that grain right there, that grain pattern. So these also have clear finish on, same thing. Thin backer board. And then they'll just get a little wire hanger that goes like this. And people hang them on their walls and stuff. Looks like diamonds. Yeah. All right, what do we got? We got sheep next up. Next up is sheep. Oh, what was that? What was it? I heard something. I appreciate you guys watching. We're almost done. We got 5 or 6 more of these to do. And then I'm going to call it quits for tonight. What the hell is that noise? What's the cat? Oh, the cat's talking to me. Sorry about that, guys. The cat was talking to me. What's up, Meowser? What do you want? Come here. Here, boy. No? You want to say hi to the people? Okay. I guess my cat doesn't want to say hi. Not surprised. He's over there smacking his water bowl. I don't know why. It's got plenty of water in it. He already ate like 5 hours ago. 4 hours ago? Something like that. I don't know. Oh, yeah. These are turning out great. Well, it looks like there's only one person in here. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Like I said, we're almost done for tonight. We're at 1 hour and 12 minutes, which is pretty long for me to sit here. So, oh, it looks like there's someone else in here. What's up, guys? We're just wiping off some clear polyurethane that we put on these ornaments. Here's what I use. This stuff's awesome. So you just apply it, let these sit for 5 to 10 minutes or however long it takes, and then wipe it off. Just use simple rags from Lowe's. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Feel free to message me in the chat right here. Our sheep. Next up, I want to say we have cows. I see someone else just joined, so we're doing woodwork now. This is the cow that we have. Cow wooden ornament. So everything's available on my Etsy store. Links in the bio. Ship anywhere in the U.S. Lots of cool items. So, yeah, so. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little tired. I got 4 more ornaments to do. And we are calling it a night. We go upstairs, watch a little TV, I guess. So. But I wish I had Wi-Fi out in the garage. I would record or live stream actually cutting these out because that's fun to watch. But these are all ones I cut out within the last year. Normally I'll have these all cut out, and then as they sell, I'll do a quick clear coat on them and get them in the mail. But with it being so cold outside, I like to get ahead on the season. So now I'll have less to do throughout the year. So if anyone buys these are already 1 step left. It's just actually 2 steps. Steel wool to smooth them out, and then we'll do another coat of this wipe on. This is the easy coat because you can see, you actually see the difference. The next coat I do, you won't really tell that I did a coat because it's already soaked into the wood. But it's pretty neat though. But yeah, some of these edges are kind of rough. So we use steel wool, use some of this stuff, and then we'll vacuum off all the little steel wool pieces, and we'll have that. They'll be ready to go for the next time. So that'll be another video. I'll sit here and I'll steel wool all the different ornaments, and we'll stack them up. So right now I have these are ones I did before. So here's dinosaurs. So these need at least 1 more coat. So you can see they're different. We did some wolves. Oh, we do have a dolphin. Guess we did do some dolphins. So there's a dolphin. So I'm going to do another video where I'll have to go through all the different ornaments that we have. we're switching the process. We were using a spray finish. Now we're using a wipe-on finish. Um, Honestly, it's about the same length of time to spray all these as it is to do this wipe-on. The spray's easier for the most part, except in between coats you have to sand them, and the edges are really rough, so it takes a couple minutes per. Yeah. Sometimes I mumble too, but yeah, that U.S. accent's different too. Um, Also, can't tell if you guys can hear me well. I have Bluetooth headphones in. This isn't that great of a pair. I have to buy like a mic to put here, a noise canceling one, because all I'm hearing is the furnace running and the cat walking around and stuff. I don't even know if you guys can hear me that great, but I'm trying to get better at doing these live streams. I mumble and ramble a lot, so trying to get better at talking to people and stuff. So there's the cow we did. You guys can see that figuring right there as I move this. It shimmies a little bit. It's really cool how that turned out. So no two of these will be the same. Same pattern, obviously, but the wood won't ever be the same because that's just how trees are. It's one of the reasons I got into all this. All these are maple, just from different trees, different wooded areas, whatnot. It's like this one has like a, I don't know if you can see it. There's like a line right there. It goes opposite the grain. That goes right there by my finger by its mouth. So that's neat. So you won't see that. There won't be another one of these because I don't even know where the other part is to this board. People seem to love these. They're pretty. They're like rustic. You put twine there for them. I've sold hundreds of these. So these are super popular. We did an advent calendar this year, and a few of those sold. So someone bought the advent calendar, and they got 24 of these different ornaments: whales, wolves, foxes, dragons, crocodiles. Pretty much any animal you name it, we're trying to do. There's that. We got two left, so we've got the whale next up. There's the whale. So I think I'm gonna do another. If I do another live stream, let's see if my buddy can join me. Maybe do like a little Q&A type thing. Maybe do a little podcast style. Not really sure yet what we want to do. Because I'm running out of things to talk about. Or I just need to make a game plan of what I want to talk about and what direction I want to take this chat and whatnot. But I'm also trying to focus on getting these done and that's that one. One more left. We're moving on to the deer. Here's the deer. There'll probably be another one of the tattoos I get. I'll probably have a deer in there somewhere. Definitely an eagle. I think I'm going to do an eagle up on the shoulder. But yeah, you guys can see the... Yeah, a wolf. I don't know if you guys see he's upside... Where is he? He's upside down. It's hard to see. I can't show you. But yeah, I have a wolf paw print. I have a wolf. Some trees. So I'll probably do a deer. Definitely eagle on the shoulder. But someone mentioned earlier in the thing. Sorry, text just came in. But this will be the last one we do. Then we'll pack up everything. Leave these rags to dry. Open so nothing happens. My nose is just... So, Yeah, this deer turned out different. This deer is really cool. So there won't be another one like it. We also do, this is a doe. We have the bucks as well. We have crocodile. We have crocodile. That's really cool. And I think there's a moose. I think I even have a moose under here. So, even a moose. He's pretty neat. So, appreciate you guys all watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Lots of different items, different stuff. Ship all over the U.S. Depending on the order amount, shipping could be free. Links in the bio. Yeah, that's that. That's this one. We're just going to make sure we get this side done. And that is that. Let's put this one here. Alright guys, well I'm going to sign off here. I'm done for today. I'm really tired. So, all the excess that dripped. That there. That's that. It's fine. We use these cheap dollar store cookie sheets, so it doesn't really matter what happens to this. I'm just wiping it up. Reuse that. I really appreciate talking to you. That was fun. Nice meeting you, Kaz. I'm sure I'll see you in another live one of these days. That's that. Made a mess. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to try. Doing this for a while now. We're changing. We're always evolving how we're doing this. But there we go. Now I just got to pour this back into here. I just reuse this container tomorrow when I do more of these, or whenever. Maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to try coming on tomorrow, but I think we're going out to dinner. But it depends on what time I get out of work and whatnot. It's tricky trying to have a social life and work, a full-time job, a social media job, and trying to be a YouTube creator. Oh, we got 4 people in here now. That's cool. Yep, we're just finishing up what we were doing. We just did some polyurethane on some ornaments. So, we'll be back tomorrow. Keep popping off here when there's a bunch of people on here, but I am tired for today. I don't even know what time it is. Down here, hour and 20 minutes. It's got to be at least 9:30, 9:40 by now, but I definitely got to get to bed. Don't want to do anything tomorrow. So there's that. That's that empty container. That's cleared up. These go on top of the cookie sheet to dry. That's that. Leave that there. 9:45. What's up, Jordan? How we doing? We just finished up doing some ornaments. That's what we were working on tonight. So we got a ton of videos if you want to check it out. Some shorts, some videos. I actually have a video that's 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes long, about how I make these ornaments. So I think we did a fox in the video. Pretty sure we did like a cute little fox. But it's the same process. Tonight we just did one of the steps where we clear coated these. We just did a wipe on finish, which was fun. So lots of cool ornaments, cool things. But I appreciate you guys popping on. Good. Yeah, I always wipe these out. I'll reuse this a million times over. There is a little bit of stuff that dried from one of the times I didn't get all of it out, but that's fine. It's not hurting nothing. Usually it just dries and usually just chip it out, but they're throwaway containers, so I like chips. So if anything does happen to this one, I'll just grab another one. But make sure you guys check out the link in the bio. Etsy store. Ship all over the U.S. Shipping can be free depending on the order dollar amount, but lots of cool stuff. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, um, Instagram, Tumblr. We're everywhere. Um, every day I'm finding new apps that I can join and do different social media stuff. Um, just basically posting my Etsy link or the different things we've made. Here's our most popular item right now. This is the Cardinal. So we make a ton of these. Ship them all over the U.S. They get a nice wire hanger that goes right here. So that's I cut them out, cut them out, sand them, glue them to a thin plywood board. That's the back of them. So thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, look at that wood. There's no stains or paint in this wood. This is gorgeous. All this has is a multiple coats of clear on it. But the wood comes red. So you can see that grain right there. Wood comes this color. It's beautiful. There's actually another one right behind me. Let me take these gloves off. These are sticky. Lacquer, essentially, it's a clear spray finish. But here's one that I sanded, so it's not as vibrant as bright. But both these are the same wood. This bottom one will look like this when done. Well, except the beak. I use different wood for the beak. But the top one is a finished product, and this one is in stages of getting clear coat. The wood's like a dull red, but it just makes this pop. It looks like that. So it's really neat. So no paints, no stains. Yeah, it's really cool. I actually love this wood. I've made so many of these, and I just getting the grain orientation down right, getting the grain going this way. Then so the grain goes this way on the body and the tail feathers, but then the head, if you guys can see that, the head actually goes straight up and down. So I got the grain going this way at an angle, and then the grain goes up and down with the head. Showing you on this other one that has been sanded, you see it a little better. The grain comes down and then down that way. So this is really cool how this turned out. So this is an exotic hardwood from different countries. So this has a yellow beak. But yeah, these are really cool. The cardinals that were super popular. We did the female cardinals as well. So here's the female cardinal. So they're more of a dull colors, greenish, grayish, browns. So, but as you can see, I did the same thing. The head goes this way, and then the tail feathers go this way. This one turned out gorgeous, though. The way that grain is on the body. I love how this one turned out. We have another one here. This one too. Those two are about the same. Very similar. So these are really neat. These two I haven't sold yet. But they are available. So these are going to get their own specific Etsy listing because they're way too cool. The other ones I do are a little more green than this. This is made with poplar, but it's just a lighter piece of it with clear finish on it. So those are cool. We have polar bears. I love these. This polar bear is cool. This is my own pattern, though. I designed this myself. So the cardinals are someone else's pattern. I bought the pattern. I bought the usage fee that they had to use them for things. But this is a polar bear I made. I designed it myself. So it's the back side of it. So the back side doesn't get sanded. This will get glued to a board. Actually get glued to something like this. So that's what the polar bear will look like once finished. So that's pretty cool. So that's that. We also have the brown bear. So this is made out of cherry. So body is cherry, African blackwood for the eye, and then we have a camphor nose. You guys can see that nose is really cool. The snout. I should probably add a black piece for the tip of the nose, but these are super popular. So this is another one of my own personal patterns. So once I figure out how to do digital downloads and stuff, I'll be offering up the patterns that I've designed. So it's one of my other goals is having my own set of patterns, whether you use them for woodwork or anything else. Super cool. Send you my alligator pattern. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, you should. Um, Everything I make is for indoors and goes on the wall. But I do a lot of bears, a ton of cardinals. Cardinals are most popular. Um, Here's another cardinal. Here's another female cardinal. So, I did the females all a little different. But this is what I have for like an alligator crocodile. I don't really want to say same thing, but I feel like if I make it like this out of wood, people are gonna mix the two up. So these are really neat. My favorite's the moose. Oh, this one? This one right here? Yeah, this one's perfect. But yeah, these are all available on the Etsy store. I'm gonna have the 3 females I showed in here, they will get their own listing, and there will be one-off creations. So there's the back side. It's boring, but because they go on the wall, there'll be a wire hanger that goes from here like this. It gets looped a bunch. I don't have one available, but they get looped a bunch. But yeah, no, I love these. This one's got like more of a grayish tone going on. Whereas this other one is more like a greenish color. But that's poplar though. This is maple. Bottom one's maple. Well, the body and stuff is maple, and this upper one's poplar. So you can see the grain difference. So, but yeah, these are cool. They're super popular. We actually made them so that you can purchase them in a pair. Here, I gotta switch hands. So the females all face to the to the left. Yeah, all the females face to the left. All the males, whoops, let's not ruin that. All the males face to the right. So if you hang them on the wall, they're like this. So they're actually the same pattern, relative, because depending on if I cut them differently. So actually, I think this female's a little thicker. Yeah, it is. It's a little thicker, but it's okay. So yeah, there's the different ones. So they're meant to face each other. But I can also do the females both are them, so they both face the same way or whatever. But I thought they'd be really cool if they were like this side by side. But I think I need to design something so they're either both like this. I don't know how you would attach them though. I'm not really sure how I'd attach them. It'd be like I don't really want to do that though. So, but yeah, and then the backs I'll put my Etsy's not my Etsy, my business logo will get put on the back of it. So my business logo looks like that. Steers Woodworking. There's more to it than that, but that's the gist of it. Yeah, here's the cardinals. These look amazing with the finish. So we use a different finish for different projects. That is key on these. But there's also a learning curve. It took me a while to figure out what to use. So these have a UV protectant, so this is going to stay red for a really long time. Whereas if I use a different finish, it would not stay red. So yeah, these are cool. I gotta do more with I gotta do more of these females with the orange beaks instead of the yellow. But once this wood gets the clear on it, actually it's orange. But if you look at it in person, it's not that orange. So the camera does make these things pop a little more. But yeah. Those are the cardinals. That's just some of the projects we're working on. Yeah. So I actually someone had ordered a male and a female cardinal pair, and I made so I actually cheat when I do these. The males all get so I make the males. The male is the pattern I bought. All I do is I take the male pattern, I glue the pattern down. When I cut it, I cut out all the pieces. I then take it and I go like this. And then now I have a female. Because now it's facing the right direction for how I want to do it. Well, when I made the one female, I didn't switch them. So I had both them go on the right side. Yeah, it's the same pattern. I glue it down this way. I cut it all out. Then I take the boards, and I just the la- I all I do is I just take the project and I flip it, and then the bottom side is now the top side. So then they face the right direction. That's all it is. It's But the one time I made one, I didn't flip. I didn't do the flip. Finished the whole thing. It was facing the wrong way. Yeah, actually, I'll go grab one. I'll go grab it real quick. Yeah, so here it is. This is the one I did. So yeah, it goes the same way as the mail, but the customer ordered them facing each other, so it's no big deal. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I gotta get music or something in here. It's too quiet. I'm talking to myself. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, these are all available on the Etsy store. I think I'm gonna do a variation. So on your listings, you can do different variations. I think I'm gonna do have the male female facing each other, male female facing away from each other, or there can even be the option where they're reversed, where the males face left and the females face right. Um, but let people purchase what they want, make it a little more custom, even though these aren't custom, but they can be sort of. So yeah, this one's really cool. But yeah, you guys like my storage? I just sit back on the couch. But yeah, make sure you guys check out the Etsy store. Links in the bio. Drew's Woodworking Store, Etsy.com. Ship all over the U.S. Orders over 40 get free shipping. We do big projects. These smaller ones. I have a big. Not big, but a turtle I'm working on over here. I don't really think I can show this. Yeah, there's a turtle. You're welcome, Jordan. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here. Appreciate you popping in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that like button. Check out the Etsy store. Lots of cool stuff. We're always running some sort of deal on there. But you guys have a good night.